The sweet aromas of the apple fritter, cinnamon roll, and blueberry muffin are hard to resist. So making it home without reaching in your McDonald's bag is no easy task. But nothing worth doing is easy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired fitness celebrity Billy Blanks.
Okay, everybody, our car just got a broken windshield. How about we blow off some steam? Now punch, now kick.
Mr. Blanks, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online, on the app, or over the phone.
Yeah, but what if I never hear back? That's gonna make me want to go jab and jab.
Nope. Your Geico claims team is always there for you.
Okay, do I still get my post-workout protein shake?
Sure, Billy. Geico, great service without all the drama.
In my book, It Takes a Revolution, Forget the Scandal Industry, I not only get into and dissect the rank, complete corruption in all three branches of government, particularly the federal judiciary, and why this is going to lead to a violent revolution, and already has. You saw 3 weeks ago, Wednesday, the manifestations of it, unless peacefully and legally we wage a revolution, as I suggest in the book, to try to prevent it and to reclaim our country from tyranny. I'm very critical of Fox News because the book obviously is going to interest mostly conservatives, libertarians, people of faith, and those who believe in our founding fathers. Fox News that continually spews untruths to the American people. And I'm not talking about even President Trump. I'm talking about offering false hope that there will be justice, particularly on Sean Hannity's show, which over and over again covers up what's going on. In fact, it was interesting yesterday evening on Tucker Carlson, Mark Stein, a very talented political humorist and analyst, criticized Hannity for covering for the FBI, saying that there are excellent agents at the FBI that have conducted these investigations concerning Trump and others. Stein was very critical of Hannity on Carlson, and Carlson has been critical of Hannity as well, because Hannity essentially has a junior high school education for the most part and is not terribly bright. In addition, Dana Perino is now doing the morning show. I mean, it's an embarrassment to watch her. I mean, this woman has to be the dumbest person, short of Don Lemon on CNN. But that aside, Fox has a very vicious side. Fox, as you know, under Roger Ailes, terrorized and sexually abused women. And in particular, my client, Laurie LUHN, who was the most damaged at all. There was a television series about that called Loudest Voice. And Laurie was featured, played by A-list actress Annabelle Wallis in the first 5 episodes. I urge you to watch it on Netflix, or rather, I think it's Showtime that it appeared. Any event, what happened was before that show was aired, the CEO of Fox News, Suzanne Scott, who was Roger Ailes' facilitator, even getting hotel rooms for him and Laurie LUHN, and Laurie LUHN using her credit card, the credit card of Suzanne Scott to cover for what was going on. She was forced to do that and forced into sex, otherwise she'd be fired, photographed by Ailes, blackmailed, gaslighted, you name it, everything happened to her, drove her to the point of suicide on 4 occasions. Severely damaged woman. And right before that show aired, Loudest Voice, Suzanne Scott did an interview with the Los Angeles Times, a fellow by the name of Battaglia, and claimed she knew nothing about it, kind of like, post-World War II Germans knew nothing about the concentration camps. No one can really believe that, right in the middle of Munich at Dachau. Citizens of Munich claim they knew nothing. We know nothing. Well, Laurie LUHN sued Suzanne Scott for that because that defamed her and severely harmed her. It went to, believe it or not, a Trump judge. I talk about it in my book. It Takes a Revolution, Forget the Scandal Industry, Dabney Friedrich, who dismissed the case callously, and it's up on appeal to the D.C. Circuit Court. Fast forward. Another case was filed against Fox News and Suzanne Scott by Britt McHenry, someone who filed a suit relatively recently about a host at Fox News, an African-American host who hasn't been fired. They fire the white ones, but they don't fire the black ones over at Fox News for obvious reasons, not politically correct. And she was deposed in that case just the other day. The lawyer of that case is Lisa Bloom, the daughter of Gloria Allred. And Laurie testified as to her severe emotional harm that was caused by Roger Ailes and Suzanne Scott and others at Fox News, and how she had been abused and how her life has been ruined. That transcript and the video are currently subject to that proceeding, which was filed in the Southern District of New York and will be released once the court permits it to be released. However, Lisa Bloom and Britt McHenry, her client, wanted a document that Laurie had signed with regard to a settlement that was negotiated between Fox and her, where there was undue influence and caused her to accept much less than what was required or should have been paid. And a subpoena was sent by the office of Lisa Bloom to me as her lawyer to produce it. Not honoring that, the lawyers for Fox News, knowing that Laurie had had a nervous breakdown on the way to the deposition, sent a process server in the dead of night to her house to terrorize her, to harm her, to physically and emotionally destroy her further. These are the lawyers for Fox News, Jones Day, a big law firm, big mega law firm, callous, people who really don't care, frankly, about Laurie LUHN and would probably rather see her gone. Well, I'll tell you something here. They bit off more than they can chew, and we're fighting back. And Laurie LUHN is not just going to file motions for sanctions, but she's going to file bar complaints against these lawyers for Fox News. But this is the way Fox News operates, and I've said this all along. It's the most unethical network that I've experienced on television. This goes way back. You can read my book, Whores, Why and How I Came to Fight the Establishment, and read It Takes a Revolution, Forget the Scandal Industry. And don't be kowtowed by the fact that it's not as vicious as MSNBC or CNN, the communist news network, with regard to Trump and conservatives. In fact, it's turned far left lately, and it has become a real problem. And in fact, President Trump was trashing it on his way out the door as having thrown him under the bus, and we know what happened there. But I wanted to tell this story this morning because it tells you something about what I write about in my book. There is total corruption in government. There's total corruption in the cable news networks. I say turn the news networks off. Don't watch them. Don't listen to them. Fox News, obviously tried to harm a woman who had already attempted suicide 4 times. What could be worse than that? Sexually abused by Roger Ailes, covered up by the CEO of Fox News, Suzanne Scott. And let's get to work. Let's save this country. Go out and get my book, It Takes a Revolution, Forget the Scandal Industry. I have peaceful and legal means to wage a revolution, to reclaim the country from these radical leftists under Biden and Harris and others out there in the streets that are maiming, killing, and harming those who they don't agree with, that are conservatives, people of faith, and people who believe in the vision of our founding fathers. That's my message for today. You can get It Takes a Revolution, Forget the Scandal Industry at Amazon.com, all major booksellers, or with a contribution of $50 or more. You'll get it for free if you go to freedomwatchusa.org. Thank you. God bless you. We live in very difficult times. I want you to know who Fox News really is, and that's why I'm telling the story. They're a little better than CNN and MSNBC. I'll be back tomorrow. God bless you. Remember that God helps those that help themselves. Thank you for listening to me.
Raza bonita de Las Vegas, recuerde que ya puede comprar en línea. Visítanos en bonitamarques.com, donde encontrará todos nuestros productos de carnicería, frutas y verduras, panadería, tortillería y taquería. ¡Ay, lo más importante! Nuestras grandes ofertas.
10 millo de res en bisteco en trozo, $2.99 la libra. Costilla de puerco, $1.99 la libra. Chamorro de res, $1.99 la libra.
Lo esperamos en La Bonita. ¡Wow!
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired fitness celebrity Billy Blanks.
Okay, everybody, our car just got a broken windshield. How about we blow off some steam? Now punch, now kick.
Mr. Blanks, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online, on the app, or over the phone.
Yeah, but what if I never hear back? That's gonna make me want to go jab and jab.
Nope. Your Geico claims team is always there for you.
Okay, do I still get my post-workout protein shake?
Sure, Billy. Geico, great service without all the drama.
Hi, Little Bob here to let you know that my Bobapedic mattresses offer the comfort and quality of a national mattress brand for half the price. No matter your budget, there's a Bobapedic Memory Foam Hybrid or Hybrid Plus mattress for you. But don't take it from me. Check them out at mybobs.com. mybobs.com.